NGO under Nidhi Ayog, Government of India, uh, under ISRO. Okay, the purpose, objectives of the Expo Space is to create the awareness on the space industry, education and employment opportunities and entrepreneurship opportunities around the India. The organization conducted many varieties of programs like quiz competitions, seminars, workshop, webinars, and etc. Okay, today we will speak about the career opportunities in the space and the allied industries. Right? I welcome the college students. I think around 30 college students are participating in this webinar. I welcome the students from the list of the colleges. I will read. St. Joseph Arts and Science College, JPL University, Magadha University, Anukar University, CMR Engineering College, Hyderabad, PVRITH, Jawaharlal Education Society, particular College Engineering, IIT Bhubaneswar, Dev College, and here AC Badar College of Engineering, Ranaghat College, Nehru Memorial College, MEPCO, Sherland Engineering College, Hyderabad Institute of Technology, Amida Viswavidyapith, Angavelu Engineering College, Mada Institute of Engineering and Technology, DJ Institute of Technology, Sobia Girls College, Ajmer, Stella Maris College, the Bhopal School of Social Science, Saint Teresa Arts and Science College for Women, Pratyusha Engineering College, the Standard Fireworks Rajaratnam College for Women, Annai Velangani College. I heartily welcome all of you to this useful webinar. Then I will kindly invite Mr. Ramasamy sir, Great Lakes Institute of Management, Chennai. He is a well-experienced person in the science industries. He's worked as assistant director IIT Great Lakes Institute of Management from April 2022 to August 2023. Then he's worked as varieties of institutions like Catalyst Software, Global, Yellow Pages, Singapore, South Bhavan Group, like that. He is held a various position like general manager, vice president, head ODC, IT department, education, lots of departments. Welcome, sir. Okay, then I welcome Ms. Shagila ma'am, the architect, Thalam Architecture and Planning Consultancy Services, Madurai, Tamil Nadu. Both of them will give the keynote address to today's webinar. You can ask any questions in the Q&A sessions. I request all of you to participate this webinar eagerly. You can get lots of information about the space career opportunities, space and allied industries around the India and globe. Because recently we achieved more in space industry. I hope that the webinar is very useful to you for your career. Thank you. I welcome Mr. Ramasamy sir to deliver the keynote address. Sir, are you ready?
Thank you, Rajamil.
Yeah, over to you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Watch your thoughts, it brings you words. Watch your words, it brings you actions. Watch your actions, it sets a habit. Watch your habit, it makes the character. Watch your character, it is a destiny. So, good afternoon, students. Right opportunity for you to attend this webinar. Thanks to Explore the Space, the NGO, which is registered under NITI Aayog, Government of India, and ISRO, registered space tutor. Because you are all attending the webinar on career opportunities in space and allied industries. So the right time you are investing, you are going to reap the benefit in future. See, I want to talk a little about the Explore the Space also, because you should know what for they are organizing this kind of programs. They promote awareness on space sciences and technology among schools and colleges through seminars, quiz programs, study tours, and research. The ETS, shortly called the Explore the Space, shortly called as ETS, connects the institutions and industry through its programs, especially with ISRO. See, we have seen now the Chandrayaan and now going to the going to the sun also. We have seen exploring the sun and other things, Aditya shuttle, everything. So this is the right time that you have to focus on your life to reach the out of the world, out of the sky. So the explore the space is taken a lot of good initiative to guide the college students in the space industry. The space industry is a hot cake in the market, and now that you are attending the webinar on career opportunities in space by Allied Industries by Professor Shakila Devi, who is an architect planning consulting services in Madurai. So right time that you are able to listen to her. She'll be telling you a lot of opportunities, what is available, and how to shape your career. Now, the space industry is a $1 trillion industry. Lot of job opportunities now available. That will be explained in this webinar by Professor Shakila Devi. Please make use of this. The another important, most interesting project of ETS is the space is Albert Einstein STEM and Space Science Lab at Ekanagar, Chennai. This lab components are written test, quiz, videos, STEM experiments, and pledge. Chennai students can visit the US and gain more knowledge, but they can also visit this center to as a starting point to learn their career graph. That is the reason they are making a lot of certificate oriented courses for you to enrich with the job knowledge to appear for the interviews and get a plum share in the space industry. International level project Indo-US Youth Space Talent is being done by the ETS. They launched the first project, which is called Indo-US Youth Space Talent on 10th July 2023, just 3 months back, in partnership with UC Davis, California, USA, and Mad Science Innovations, California, USA. Indo-US Youth Space Talent will be a series of programs in Indian US universities, identifying and celebrating youth talent and to promote global cooperation in space education, research, and industry. The next edition of the program, Indo-US Youth Space Talent, on 25th October 2023. The keynote address by Dr. Jaydeep Mukherjee, Director, NASA, Florida Space Grant Consortium, Florida, United States of America. The inauguration is going to be by none other than by our own Mr. Dr. A.S. Kiran Kumar, former Chairman ISRO, and the presentation for D.V. Venkatagiri by CEO, the Explore the Space ETS Chennai. Theme address by Dr. Pradeep Shinde, founder and CEO, Space Loon, Florida, USA. Metasphere, a stepping stone for rapid advancement of space frontier. Student, graduate, research associate, space biology, immunology, University of Florida, all are from big shots from the industry. You will come to know about when you plunge, completely dived into this ocean of space industry. And to get a job in this industry, what are available will be taken, will be told by Professor Shakila Devi, but you should also sharpen your skill set to suit to get a job. What are the actions which are available? What are necessary? Not only becoming a graduation is not sufficient. We have to become a razor sharp brilliant to compete with other students who compete for the job market there. So what are you have to learn the life skills. You should have an analytical mind. You should know how to crack competitive exams. You should have a better communication. You have to identify what the problem clearly before working to solving it. You have to know the problem solving techniques. Your attitude should be the right attitude, positive thinking. You should have a common sense, and I can go on narrating. Each one topic will take at least half an hour. So I'm just giving you an introduction, and I'm happy to inaugurate this career opportunity webinar to make the students to sky high in their jobs. So I thank wholeheartedly Mr. Venkatagiri, CEO of this Explore the Space, for giving me an opportunity to have an inaugural dialogue with the people, with the young people. And I'm leaving the floor to open the talk by Professor Shakila Devi. I wish you all the best to succeed, and more like this seminar is going to be conducted on a monthly basis by this NGO. So you should also inform your friends to join that. Thank you very much.
Sir, thank you so much, sir, for motivating our students. Now I welcome Shakila Devi, madam. Please do your presentation, madam.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for the introduction, and thank you, sir. And hi, all students. Hope all of you are doing great. And now that all of you are here with us in this online, webinar on career opportunities in space industry, as sir has already told, space industry is an ocean. So let's just have a short dive into it right now. So this webinar will be a little off from your regular technical course, and any of your thoughts, if you would like to put after the after a little talk, what I'm going to give you, you're welcome. So sir, can we just run through the slide?
Sure.
So
1 second.
before we could just get into this on the career opportunities, let me just tell who we are, as already sir has spoken, and very specific to your the college students. We actually connect you to the industry, okay? And we have a lot of networking strategies, and we help you. And the right word to put in is facilitate. So we facilitate you to get into your the right path within the space industry. So I know that all of you would have done your 11th and 12th, and done some entrance examinations, and got into beautiful professional courses. Right now it's that after doing your graduation, so how can you get into a space industry? So this is where this question is what we answer, right? So sir, could we go to the next slide? I hope I'm audible.
Yeah, it is audible. Yeah, you can.
You are audible, ma'am.
Audible. Yeah, sure, sir. So because I'm not getting any response, so
No,
and
ma'am.
here let me tell you briefly what we do. We are ISRO registered space tutor. Who is ISRO? Right now, Indian Space Research Organization, Government of India, are having an inclination towards the academic orientation. They give a lot of importance, financial support for research and development. So that's why we are here to make you aware that there's a lot of opportunity bubbling up in the space industry, right? So, and it's not just this point alone, it's that the government is supporting private agencies. Only ISRO as a government agency was into this space, making of the rockets and the satellites and all. Right now, it's not the scenario. Almost most of the sectors, subsectors within the space industry is occupied by private enterprises and also startups like you children who are here. You just group up together, make a networking, and then go for a startup. And this is what Government of India is encouraging young entrepreneurs to make a start off in a space career, right? So this is what we are going to make you aware of, and how you can embark on this journey, right? So can we go to the next slide, sir? So as I told you, like the Government of India support financially into this space sector, and how private entrepreneurs are taking a full role. It's not. It is right now also a public and private partnership, where Government of India is also, they take care, they monitor, and the role of making the products and developing them and bringing it to the market and implementing it, all that private organizations are having a beautiful hands-on. And right now, even the monitoring, almost full-fledgedly, the private organizations are going to be given hand. So this is what as of now India is into, and almost not just India, also the whole world, right? So so why do you study space? This you should be knowing, just for you to know as a brief, to develop our knowledge beyond Earth. And here we just listed 2 points. You make discoveries and new products. See, what is new products? You're developing new products. You're making, so what's going to do with the space industry? And we are right now on the Earth, and how it's going to affect our life. It is going to affect our life, because you can't change. You can't change the development. You can't change the progress. There's going to be progress all the time. Okay, and this progress, through the development of technology, is going to be affecting each and every one of our lives. Okay, for example, I'll just tell you, when you go to, not just for the future, let's see from the earlier days. So when you take up the Industrial Revolution, or anything for that matter, if you take up an Eiffel Tower, right? All of you know about the Eiffel Tower. What it is made out of? It's made out of iron, right? So, and how does that come out? So there was a discovery of machine making entire age, where a lot of so it was implemented. Usually buildings are made out of rock, the stones of different types, RCC, right? So but when any new product is made, that is being, everything is tried out in different fields. So like that, the Eiffel Tower is still stands, right? So the same way, products which are being manufactured and technology which are being implemented for the purpose of space, and to launch a satellite, or through all the phases of the space sector, can be utilized in our daily life, right? So this is what is called by the name as spin-off by the space sector. Okay, so there are a lot of spin-off products which are being sold in the market, to make our life more easier, right? So that is what it is. So you'll be seeing all those things. Next slide, sir. So here we've just listed out a few of the space career opportunities which are available. So as general knowledge, as a layman can know, everybody knows an astronaut, everybody knows a space engineer, okay, a space scientist as such, and a technologist. Okay, so this is a very normal connotations of space careers which we keep knowing on our day-to-day life. So it's not just this. So you can be, so whether you're a professional or a non-professional, not necessarily you should have done a BTech or be a professional course. Even a non-professional BSc, physics and mathematician have a great role in playing in the space sector. Okay, can we go to the next slide, sir? So in whatever sector you may be it a professional or a non-professional, the core subject is going to be mathematics and basics of science, right? The physics, chemistry. And next stuff. And most important of all is that you have to be more creative. Okay, the creativity is what will lead to your innovative technology, development of technology. That is what everyone are in need of right now. Okay, monotonous working everybody can do, like a herd, but you have to think out of the box. There's where you stand out from a crowd, right? So each and every one of you just have to think on those tiny aspects. It's a very simple information, but it has a lot to do with your career. Next, sir. So once you graduate, you become a computer engineer. You can become a robotics engineer, materials engineer, spacecraft engineer. And next slide, sir. Next slide, can we go? So an astrophysicist need not be a BTech person. He can also be a BSc graduate, a biologist, a meteorologist, chemist. Next, sir. Can we go to the next slide? Laser technicians, radar technicians, very, very specific to a particular work, robotic technicians, CAD operators. So all this, you should be relating it to the recent missions where the Chandrayaan 3 missions, where you had this Vikram lander and the Pragyan rover. So how the autonomous working took place, where there was no ground communication. So I think you should be relating all the latest, whoever would have, I hope all of you would have watched Chandrayaan 3, the way the mission was launched by India. So you should be relating these, whatever career specific details which are listed out here, you can relate this with the launch which had happened recently, right? So I'm just giving you an example. Next slide, sir. So it's here, whatever has been listed out is just a few of the career specific, fields wherein you can put your legs in. But as I told you, like how, it's not just the government job which you need to always think about, writing a GATE exam, going in for a master's. That is the best part of it. So when you are doing your master's in a specialization, that will make you easily get absorbed into any industry for that matter. So ISRO or ISRO has almost more than 50 organizations all around the world, all around India, where you can write. So they actually ask you for a GATE exam, a GATE score, going in for a master's, and so that is how it operates. But right now, many private colleges also are offering space related subjects. So you can as well join those courses, and which is very specific to a particular field. So all these we will be telling you in our course. So this slide tells you in a very short way that how public and private enterprise are totally in as players in the space industry. Next slide, sir. So in a small, this is just a display of different engineers which you can just have a look at it. Even a biologist has a role in a space industry. So aerospace is a thriving and a long thriving industry, which is closely related to space industry. And there's also a defense research organization, okay, DRDO of India, who are also related to the space industry, right? These are other subsectors wherein you can also put your thoughts into. So you can be a professional, working on tangible products, like the engineers, BTech, when you've done your BTech, so you work on tangible products. Okay, so you actually touch those mechanical parts, you make them work and send them to the space. So this is what you do as engineers, right? So, but when you...
Ma'am, I think there is interference in our audio. Sadik, is it audible? Ma'am, voice? Sadik,
yeah, my voice.
Ma'am,
yes, sir.
You will hear me, sir?
Clearly audible, sir. No issues, sir.
Yeah, you're not able to hear me, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I think How about now, sir? I think I've kept my mic closer. Hello. How about now, sir? Shall I mute and unmute?
Ma'am, your audible voice is audible, ma'am. No issues, ma'am.
Oh,
Doing good,
fine,
ma'am.
fine. No, yeah, somebody was telling like I wasn't
No, ma'am.
audible, so that's good.
It's
Fine,
doing
fine.
well, ma'am. No issues,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yeah, fine, fine. And so this is what. So where were we? I think yeah, we were like talking about as an engineer, okay, B.Tech. Most of you are doing your B.Tech, BE, I suppose, and who and even if you have an inclination towards a more creative sector, you can still go in for to become work on non-tangible aspects, the theoretical aspects, like you can be a writer, you can go in for innovative, futuristic solutions where research happens actually. So, uh, so, so those are the different kinds of sectors where you can work on, so both tangible and non-tangible features, right? So, yeah, thank you so much. I think there's a lot of messages going on. Can we go to the next slide, sir? So this is all about different. This slide shows you where all the sectors are, like whatever subject B.Tech you have been studying, be it hardware or software or electronics, civil, mechanical. Everybody has a role in the space industry, and there is a lot more need of engineers and non-engineers into this industry, especially in India. Okay, can we go to the next slide, sir, please? Am I audible? Yeah. I think we've skipped one slide, I think.
Ma'am, you are audible, ma'am.
Yeah, okay,
No
sir.
issues, only SAR system only problem, I think. No issues, ma'am. You can go on, ma'am.
Fine. So I think we've skipped some slide. Okay, this slide here, which you are seeing, here we are. This is one just part of a study tour which we are organizing, and it's purely in Bangalore. So from any part of India, so we'll be taking you to Bangalore to the offices of ISRO. So we will schedule. It's a 3-day visit where we will take you to the different offices, just a few offices on the 3-day, whichever is possible. So we will take you there, and we will introduce you to the expertise, and you will have a talk with them, and you'll go around the office and have a see what they are up to, what they are doing in the office as such, what kind of role each and everybody in the organizational chart of that office are into. Okay, and so you'll get to know more what the space profession in India, each and every person is doing, right? So this will be like a very practical way of knowing. It's a practical exposure which you get, almost like an internship kind of feature. So wherein you'll be talking to the experts, which is a very valuable opportunity. So if anyone is interested, any college is interested, you can just put in your thoughts and your interest so that we can go further into it. So it's a 3-day study tour. So wherein you will be visiting ISRO organization, and all this is within the Bangalore vicinity. Right. So, and we will also be presenting a certificate of completion of your study tour for each and every student who is participating in this program. Right. So, and this is what all about the 3-day study tour program which we are organizing, and I think it's going to be in the month of January. So, any college who would like to participate can give their name to our to the Explore the Space, right? So can we go on to the next slide? And one more important part of Explore the Space is the online certificate course on career opportunities in space. So here you're attending in a webinar where we're just putting in a little bit of information on where and how you can actually embark into a space career. But this online certificate course on career opportunities has 2 modules. We are offering this as a 2-module feature. So module A, we call it as the part A, where the vital part of you getting absorbed in an industry is that how you present yourself, how you put yourself in an interview. So any industry wherein you get in, you have to pass through a phase called an interview. So how should you tackle this interview? So through a set of skills. So this skill set will be imparted to you in module 1. So it will also give you opportunity to network with experts, through the course. So we give this module A by giving you an important skill set on how you can sharpen your interview skill set, right? And one more thing is that it will also give you a lot of details on the latest technologies which are available, are being implemented, and the future technologies. So this is also a part of the part A, the module A. So here we have listed out only a very small portion of it. So you can see the space. Small satellites are already in, nano satellites, CubeSats. All these are already in. Even children are, into it. School students are also trying their hands on into it. So a lot of private sectors are, going in for satellite making, and advanced space manufacturing, advanced communication, space traffic management. So you can just see how things are going around. You also have the space debris management. So and smart propulsion, space activity management, space missions, space mining. And I know what's going on in your heads when you talk about traffic management in space and space debris management and space mining. So I'm just leaving it to you. And also the low Earth orbit satellites, space data, just a few of the latest things which you will be imparted with. Most importantly, your communication skills. So going in for communication skills, this is where a lot of students lack. Okay, so how you actually talk to each other is more important in any industry. It's not just the space industry alone. Okay, how you manage your thoughts and the way you reciprocate to a question or any communication with your peer, right? So this skill set will also be imparted to you. And also one most important thing is that we will be giving you updates on the latest the industries who are offering career opportunity. So the latest career openings in the industry, both private and the government sector, will be intimated on a regular basis. So this is all about the part A module. And part B module, we have the actual certificate course. And here there's a slide which you see which talks about the Aerospace and Aviation Sector Skill Council. This is by the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Government of India, where they give you this is a certificate course where when you do a certificate course on the subsectors which are listed down here. So this is totally into the aerospace department. So once you do this skill course, you will have ample opportunity to get into a aerospace industry whenever the opening arises, right? So these are the 5 sectors which they offer you: aerospace design and development, aerospace manufacturing and assembly, airline operations, airport operations, cargo and ground handling, maintenance, repair and overhaul. So these are the subsectors which they have right now, offering skill development courses. So these are all certificate courses. So let's move on to the module 2 of the sector. So in the module 2, before that I can just here is a slide wherein you can have I had already told you that the private sector who have a major role in in the space industry. So you can see the Godrej, aerospace, okay, L&T. So apart from ISRO, you can see how many other private organizations are into it. So these are all big industries, big names, and you can also see in the next slide. Can we go to the next slide, sir? So Hindustan, these are much bigger agencies. These are, so when you want to go in for a, job abroad, okay, where you can dream of joining into. So the NASA, CSA, ESA, European Space Agency, the Russian Roscosmos, so Australia, so everywhere you can, the Chinese National Space Agency. So these are opportunities abroad, the big organizations where you can dream of joining. So beyond India. Next, please, sir. Next slide. Okay. So, no, I think we can go to the previous slide, sir. So here is a list. So you had seen big industries in the space industry. There are startups like Agnikul, Cosmos, so like this Skyroot. All these are Indian startups who have made a great way through the space industry. I think we've missed that slide somewhere, but it's okay. So you can just go through this. And here you have a list of institutions of higher learning in space. So we've just listed out a few of the institutes, which you can just go through. Indian Institute of Astrophysics, Indian Institute of Science, Raman Research Institute, Inter-University Center of Astronomy and Astrophysics, National Center for Radio Astronomy, Semiconductor Laboratory. These are just a few of the organizations, government organizations, which are offering research opportunities as junior research fellow, right? So once you've finished your BE or BTech, you can directly get into this. You can just apply for the research opportunity wherever the openings are, so through their online website. So everything is online here. So next. Okay, so we were actually, so abruptly we were going in for those in between features. So I was talking about the online course which ETS is offering. So the part A module is all about your the skill sets which you will be imparted on through your communication skill sets, how to attend an interview, and what are the criteria which you have to take into consideration while attending an interview, and the networking especially. Okay, so these are the things in part A. And part B, we will throw light on the fundamentals of space studies. And here you can just have a small, just a preview of what the titles, the major title goes up. And within this, we will be giving you the latest features which are in. And so once you do this online course, you will be given an MCQ type of question and answer session. That will also be an online feature, and there's a stipulated time wherein you finish it's just a small MCQ question. So after successful completion of the test, you will be given the certificate of completion of the online course. So it's not just how how do me earning this online certificate course benefit me? Okay, this question will be arising in each and every one of you. So the first part, module A, if you see, is what talks more for you, and which is very vital. Once you pass out of your, once when you graduate, right? So communication skill set, interview skill set. No, you just have to train yourself. So all that not in your regular classes you get it. So you need to, and that is what is vital for you to get into any industry, right? So, and also knowledge, the latest knowledge on what in the space studies is also vital for you, right? So that will be that will make a big completion of your entire course, and for sure this course will help you and facilitate you to easily get into any sector, be it private or a public sector, and this certificate will speak a lot for you to embark on this journey into the space industry, right? So, and telling this, I think we can. Is there a next slide or so? So I just want to tell you that instead of there is always a progress. Okay, so there's a progress of technology where you have to keep on updating yourself. Right now the data sciences and the AI integration, all that is a part of even the school children are right now are being made aware of the awareness on artificial intelligence, and all this progress we can't stop. Okay, it just keeps going on, and we have to update ourselves. So to thrive in any industry, it's not just space industry alone. It's almost any industry, and only when you update yourself through these online courses, I think you can do a great job and stand out among the as the best. So you can't stop the progress, but don't let the progress stop you, right? So I'm telling this, and I think I just want to end this session, and I wish each and every one of you, the engineers, the professionals who are going to graduate in a great way, so put in your best effort and achieve success, right? So with these words, I think I would like to hear your thoughts. And before that, I think I just have to give you this interesting feature which we are offering. It's supposed to making competition. So this will gauge your innovativeness and your innovative or creative talent. Okay, and we have set the themes, two themes, so you can work out on any of these two themes. One is the future space shuttle ideas. Okay, so you can make A4 size small presentation. You can doodle it, or you can make any techniques of your choice. It can be a pen and paper. It can just be coloring or just a plain painting. You can use any mode or any material, but of an A4 size. And the other mission, you should be knowing the Gaganyaan mission of ISRO. So these you can choose any of these two titles. Any one you can take up as a theme, and you can make a poster. You know what a poster is? I think it's a presentation where you can put in your ideas. It's just like a painting and a drawing competition kind of, but put in like you can even make a collage out of it. Okay, it's your wish, right? So please do this, and you please send us your poster making ideas to us at the given email. Please make note of the email ID. You can also WhatsApp your your idea. We will show you the WhatsApp number also. So either way you can send your poster making. So this will entail you to, the online certificate course which we are offering, it goes in with a cost, because we are bringing in a lot of expertise into it, from various organizations, not just ISRO, from abroad also. So it goes in with a small financial commitment. So this poster making competition, we are giving it for especially for this students who are attending the webinar, and once you give this poster making, we will be sending these posters to ISRO. Okay, and so from our side, we will see that we will reduce the financial aspect of this online course. So this costs around 3,000, this online course, but we are offering it at 1,500 rupees for only for you, the students who are attending this webinar, right? So so you can put in your thoughts. So you have any expectations or any of your thoughts, you can just put it as a message for us. You can WhatsApp us. So we'll give you our WhatsApp details and the email ID. Kindly make note of this. The www.explorethespace360.com is where you can just have a look at what features we are up to and what we do and all about us. And you can make note of this WhatsApp number, 97901 86633. So this through this WhatsApp number, you can send your posters. You can even email it through the email ID which was already given to you. So anybody has any thoughts? Yeah, ma'am, can you explain about CAD operators? CAD is, see, it is computer aided design. So if, for example, I'll tell you, like you have a there's a private software. Okay, so this organization, it's not just in one field. CAD can be in every field. It can be in an architecture field, in a civil engineering, mechanical. Everybody uses softwares to develop their, for example, a structural engineer on Earth. So he has to design a foundation, a structure. So all this is what he does in a software. Okay, so he uses CAD to design a particular entity, right? So in going in for a very general term, right? So like that, even each and every mechanical engineer designs product. So he through this software, CAD is a computer aided design modeling. So you use a computer software to design your product. It's as simple as that. So
students,
there are lots of software.
You can speak, ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am, next 10 minutes for you. You can unmute yourself and ask any questions.
Fine. Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot. And
thank you, ma'am. Students, anybody? If anybody, I'll send message to us. We can ask the question.
One question asked by Gautami Roy. Ma'am, can you explain about CAD operators?
I think just now I explained it, sir.
Madam, explain, sir.
Yeah.
Anybody? Use just a message to us also. Regarding course, regarding your career, except anything. We can here to tell you.
Yeah, and to all the students, I wish that all of you, put your thoughts into and try to get into this online course. It will be really useful for you. Have it a try and see. So you can go in for more courses like this. So this course is going to be, really great for you to get absorbed in a space industry. So I think I don't think you can miss this opportunity. So wherein you will be, exposed to not just a theoretical way of learning, but you will be given, one-to-one interaction with online with various expertise, right? So I think you should be. We've just listed a few of the features here. If you want to know more details on the online course, I think you should just give it a WhatsApp and get to know more about it, right? You can get to know more about the course and then register yourself, right? I wish that all of you register in this online course and benefit greatly. I think there's one more chat. Please send feedback form. Who's that? Okay.
We will send, ma'am, to their mail.
Okay.
Feedback. Any
So
suggestions?
even if you have any other, thoughts on your, it can be anything. Okay, don't just, be frank enough to just ask questions. So that's how you start with to communicate better. So you can even mail us, you can even WhatsApp, even if if this webinar is going to be over, you can still, not many of you might be, after this lunch and, this, the lunch hour, drowsiness, I think you should be, I think you should be, after evening going home, refreshing, maybe after that also, just if you have some thoughts on this, please do WhatsApp us, ask questions through WhatsApp, get to know more about the course. Yeah. So all that we will be providing you. Right?
Student, anybody?
I hope
They will send mail or a message to us. You can respond to them, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, sir. So can I leave, sir? Is it
Yes,
okay?
ma'am. Just a word of thanks, ma'am. Students from various
Thank
colleges.
you so much. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. And Professor Sakila madam, and Ramaswamy sir, for your wonderful speech
Thank you so much.
and motivation. That's you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, children, for listening. And you are going to come out, you're going to shine out really well. And this much is what right now I can tell you in very few words. And it will mean a lot to you. Sure. All the best to each and every one of you who's present here. Right?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Students, many people know about the course materials and course details. Madam will show you. Anybody interested, please message us. We will send full details of the course and full discount also. You can study. That course contains two parts. Madam also said part A and part B. Part A for your career fully. Part B for space technology and space related companies and improve space knowledge. Which who are interested, please mail us and message us. Any doubt also you can ask now also. Anybody? I think this is very useful session for you. Next session will be on November 7th. We will send details. Students, also please participate on that also. Once again, thank you for Sakila madam and Ramaswamy sir, Rajavel sir, all people. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you for the ETS team to giving the opportunity to the students to know about the different types of career opportunities in the space industry. I think it will be very useful to the students. If you have any students, if you have any doubts, you can ask the team. Say that you can contact the WhatsApp through WhatsApp, email, or mobile number. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Ji. Thank you, Sadiq. Thank you, Manirasu and Ramaswamy sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for this wonderful cooperation. Opening welcome speech, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.